Alright guys, so this is going to be a follow-up to the sump pump I put in my egress window because I had a drain that failed. It's all completed now, so I'll flip the camera around here. So what I did was used my tractor and I dug a trench. You can see this slit right here where the ground is cracked because it's real dry, but basically I just dug a trench here with my tractor out to this spot right here, put a pop-up drain, and what that does is there's a pipe buried underground. When it pumps the water out, it flushes in here and it actually lifts the lid up and allows water out. In the wintertime, there is a little weep hole right at, I don't know if you can see that, it's right there. But what that does is it allows the water to completely drain out of the pipe, so the water never stands in the pipe and freezes. Some people had questioned about the check valve, so I removed the check valve. Let me climb down in here. So I removed the check valve from the system completely, and the reason I did that was because I did not want this to have water standing in it in the wintertime and freeze and break. So what it does is when it pumps out, the water pumps out the side of my egress window, goes into that pipe that drains out into my yard. But when it's done pumping, all of this drains back down into this pit. You can kind of see in there a little bit that there is some water in there right now. So it does have water in it occasionally, but I've also seen it completely dry because of those holes I drilled at the bottom. So I still haven't filled this up with gravel because I've been wanting to do this update, but what I will do now in the near future is get some gravel in here, and I'm just going to put a brushed, just barely put any on top of it so that it can be wiped away if I ever need to access this and service it or something like that. For power, a lot of people have asked about power. I did this myself, but I am not going to explain that because if you're not comfortable with electric, you should hire a professional. But basically what I did here was I ran a dedicated breaker from my, or outlet from my breaker panel, and just put it in a weather tight box, and I've got the sump pump and the switch plugged in there, so whenever the sump pump gets high enough it will kick on, and that it has permanent power year round. So that I think about covers most of the questions. If you have any questions, feel free and leave a comment. I'm more than happy to answer them if I can, but it's been working great. We haven't had any standing water in this window well since I put this in, so it's definitely doing its job. No issues freezing or anything like that. Some people have asked about that. It does great. So thanks for watching. If you haven't watched the other video yet, feel free to do so. I'll try and link it so that it's easy to find. Thanks guys, have a good day.